The month of June is dedicated to bringing awareness of the brain and Alzheimer's disease. But something we need to address is money management. Sandra Quinn Bailey is the owner of Women Financial Power LLC and community educator for the Alzheimer's Association. Welcome, Sandra. How are you today? And welcome to Bluff City Life.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. So now, kind of explain to me why the money matters when you talk about someone with Alzheimer's.
Well, people need to be proactive when they think about it, but when you have Alzheimer's, there's a lot of scams going on.
Okay.
So you have to have partners to help you. So first you have to think about what financial is. So it's really the ability to handle money, and you have to plan for the money. So a lot of people get scammed when they have Alzheimer's. That's the main thing. But then, like I said, you have to plan for things. So you have to get all your financials in order. The Alzheimer's Association has a great plan called Managing Money.
Managing money?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's Managing Money, a caregiver's guide to finances.
Oh, I love that. I love that. But I feel like sometimes when we take that away, it kind of makes, they're already kind of shifting through their emotions and stuff.
Right.
So can we leave a little bit for them to kind of feel like they still have their independency, because you don't want to strip them of everything.
Right. And I love that, Gina, because really, like, there's one story of a man who was ripped off. Somebody took him to the bank, gave him a sad story.
Yes.
They took all the money out of the account. However, his daughter, who was his caregiver, really only kept $200 a month in the bank.
Yeah. See,
So you want them to maintain their independence, but you also have to make sure that nobody rips them off or takes them.
Yeah.
So the thing about the money matters and the financial literacy about money is that, people have to know how to care for themselves now, in the future, and for retirement.
Yeah.
And if the person with the disease plus the caregiver has to plan, their money matters.
Okay, so does that mean like going to the bank with your loved one and adding yourself to their account, or is it more of a legal issue, like maybe getting
You want to get a power of
power of
attorney.
attorney? So a power of attorneys are very different from conservatorships too, aren't they?
Well, I don't really get into the conservative, the legal part of it,
Yeah.
and we have an attorney that do that.
Okay.
But you do want a power of attorney for healthcare and a power of attorney for finances.
So two separate ones.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Right.
One doesn't roll over.
No. You want both of them. And you want finances because when they get to a certain point in their lives, they're not able to handle everything.
Right.
And sometimes you don't know. A lot of people think about it's malcognitive. It's when you yourself or a caregiver, I'm sorry, not a caregiver, but the family member and the person with the disease kind of feel like something is going wrong, but they really don't see it. They can still do all of their activities of daily living, but there's a little something off.
Yes.
And when that happens, that's the time for you to get with your loved one, the person that's getting ready to get the disease, to kind of make those money matters, because then they'll know what they want. People won't be fighting over money. You got kids saying, Mom wanted this or Dad wanted that.
Yeah.
But if you get your money matters in place before it happens, or right when you kind of
feel like forgetting
you kind of feel forgetting things
before, because I know sometimes they'll even forget and they'll think you took all their money. You took all their money. They I guess I'm just trying to figure out a way to do it cohesively where it won't turn into that whole anger thing. Because I guess some people say that.
Right.
Like,
And the Alzheimer's Association does a really good job, like I said, with the Money Matters presentation. There is actual client forms in there that will help you start a conversation. There's a budget sheet in there to help you figure out a budget. It's a lot of information. Matter of fact, I brought some to leave for you.
Okay.
But it's a whole list of things that we present to the caregiver with the person with the disease before it gets too bad, and they can fill those things out together.
So let me ask you this. So what if we're already kind of leaning to where it's off of the parents, say the one with Alzheimer's, to kind of understand what's happening here? How do we get that rectified?
Well, when it gets to that point, I won't say it's too late.
It's just more difficult, more challenging.
It's very challenging because they have good days and they have bad days. So you have to kind of catch
them on the good day. I love that. Yeah. So you hear, if you call your mom and she's talking to me like, let me get on over here, let's get some business done.
Right. And take care of it on their good day. And don't try to fuss with them. And then you can talk to them like normal. You can say, Mom, your friend Miss So-and-so, and she did that. well, you know, Mom,
You need
I
to do it.
love the
You gotta
way,
get-
yeah, I love the way you did your finances. Let's talk about it. Maybe I can learn something from you.
Oh,
So
I
you
love
kind of
that.
turn it
You're the
around
one so soft.
like
You have
that.
to be like, get that, I'm doing something.
Yeah,
I love that though, that, because you
Yeah.
want them to feel independent and
Right.
they're still making their own choices.
right.
Because it's hard, I can only imagine, I
It
can't imagine, but
It
yeah.
is. And like I said, try to do it beforehand. Don't try to wait till the last minute.
So let's talk about the walk.
Oh, thank you so much for bringing the walk up. Yes,
Sam said, well, thank you.
yes. So the Alzheimer's walk is Saturday, October 26th, and you can go on the ALZ.org and register to have your own team. With
Okay.
Financial Power, we have a team. If you want to go on and join our team, we would be more than excited to have you. It's going to be at the Shelby Farms Park. And so everybody can get out there and walk for Alzheimer's.
How far is the walk?
I'm not sure. I can't believe I'm sure, but I think it's a 5K.
Oh, it's not bad.
So it's not going to be bad at all.
And it's beautiful out there.
Yes.
And it's for a good cause.
It's for a good cause. Thank you so much. The Alzheimer's Association is a nonprofit organization, and we get benefits from donations.
Mhm.
So if you can come out and walk, the walk is free, but we want you to donate.
So if you can't walk, go ahead and hit that donate button. That's
Yeah,
what I
the
like.
donate button, and that will really help us out.
That's like, let's advise you right now. Get that donation.